gang, Doug Balzerini here at Iron Village. So in today's video, it's going to be a 5-movement circuit, as I mentioned in the article. It's going to cover the whole body, so to give us a little method of the madness, if you will, we're going to just kind of alternate between upper and lower. So there'll be a lower body movement to start, then we'll go upper body, then back lower body, then upper body again, and then we'll finish with kind of a core or torso movement. So it's going to hit the whole body like we discussed as one of the, call it a secret, I don't know if it's necessarily a secret, but a tip, a benefit, a smart thing to do, you could definitely say. Not just from a, as I mentioned, an overall healthy physique standpoint, just to help with those imbalances and any structural issues you might have. It's good to train your body from head to toe, front side, back side, especially in our front side dominant world of being, at desks and in cars and at tables where we have this horrible posture. Very important to work the back side of the body as well. So a lot of pulling movements. So this 5-movement circuit encompasses all of that. Beneficial hormonal standpoint as well to train the whole body, not just kind of, if your goal is just general fitness, trying to be fit, injury free. So you can take what you do here and in your activities of daily life outside of these doors, be healthy and be able to move well, then this is definitely the best bang for your buck. So let's get right into the exercises. I'm not going to go through the whole workout. I'm just going to show you a couple reps of each just so you can see the transitions. So the first lower body movement, we'll go single leg. The second lower body movement, which will be coming up, will be a bilateral or 2 legs. So we're going to set up, I've got the squat stand on, got the attachments up there. They're not going to play a role for these first 2 movements, or first 3 movements rather. They're going to be for pull-ups later, but they don't interfere with anything. So have it already set up just so you have less transition so you can kind of make this nice and smooth. So we're going to set up side lying, and we're going to go single leg side lying squat here. Okay, so I'm going to be working on that top leg, This guy's going to be out here. You can keep it bent in as well. I like to keep it extended out. And we're just going to go get that nice full range of motion staying on the side. Okay, dropping down, pushing the hips back a little and driving through. Try to push through that whole foot so you're not driving necessarily all through the heel or all the way up on the toes. Nice even distribution here. And we'll go 8 reps per side on that. Okay, once you finish with that, you're going to come right down and take the squat stand off. So that's our lower body movement. We'll go into our upper body. This will be our one upper body push movement, which will be a push-up. I love these push-up and then adding an ab exercise or core movement in. So we'll do a push-up and a pike. So I'm going to set up my feet somewhere towards the middle of the board. Hands about a foot or so in front so I have enough room to add that pike movement. So I set up in my push-up. Remember, we don't want to be arched in the back, hyperextended here. I don't want to drop my head down. Okay, so try to keep a nice neutral-ish spine. I'm going to do my push-up, and then as I come up, I'm going to add the pike movement, just lifting the hips a little bit. I'm not concerned with how high they go. I just want to get a little hip lift to help activate that trunk. So if I do a few reps, it looks like this. Push-up, pike, push-up, and pike. And one more, push-up, and pike. And then after you finish your, I believe it's 8 reps that are listed, come on down. I'm going to go right to our back on the floor here. This one is going to be kind of a combo move. This is our bilateral lower body movement. So we're going to add a hamstring curl and a bridge. I'm going to set up here. Just simple, it's comfortable setting up here. Heels are going to be toward the bottom of the board. So I'm going to, like I said, it's going to be 2 movements. Bridge up first, activate glutes, get that hip extension. We're going to extend the legs out and pull them back in to really focus and squeeze those hamstrings, and then go back down. So again, 2 in 1. If I do a few reps, bridge, hamstring curl, back down. Lift, bridge, hamstring curl, back down. One more time. Bridge up, squeeze those glutes, extend the legs out. Try to keep the hips up here. Don't let them drop. Keep them high, get that burn. Bring them back down there. 15 of those and your backside will be talking for sure, especially those hamstrings. From here, we'll go right into our pull-ups, one of my favorite upper body pulling movements. Line up the shoulders with the top of the board, grab the handles, feet come off, get that nice full extension here. Okay, so relatively straight arms. Pull yourself up, make sure the chest stays on the board, we're not arching our back. Again, full range. And of course, you can change the height of the board if you need more of a challenge on that one. 8 repetitions there. The last one, we're going to attach our cables. Move the attachments real quick. Attach the cables and we'll do our rotations. For this version I'm going to use both handles. Knuckle down first to make sure we're secure, and we're going to go kneeling position. Okay, straight arms, rotate across the body, come on back. This might be a little high for me, so I probably want to lower it down, but for a few reps you guys get the idea. Again, straight arms, come across the body. And notice I'm kind of rotating. I'm going to lower it down one so I can show us a little bit better form. I'm trying to turn from the shoulders and the torso. Let me show you what I mean. So this is, I'm going to show incorrect form for a couple reps. So this is just arms. Okay, they're a little bit bent, and my shoulders are pretty much pointed towards the camera the whole time, as opposed to arms a little bit straighter. And now I'm going to have my shoulders here, and I'm going to turn through here and finish that way. See the difference? Okay, that's going to hit and target those obliques a lot more effectively. So one thing I like to say is create a triangle with your body. So my body and my arms, I form a triangle, and I'm trying to maintain that triangle throughout the movement. Okay, so when I had it up a little bit higher, my triangle kind of got a little bit sloppy. So when I lowered it down, much more manageable, and I was able to maintain a much better posture, much better form, much better triangle. So that's the beauty of the Total Gym. If you can, on the fly, very easily change the adjustments so it's better, more appropriate for your level. So there's just a 5 movement full body. So what I would do if you were doing this for a couple of rounds, try to keep the 5 movements pretty tight together, one to the other to the other. Once you get 15 reps on both sides of that rotation, take a minute or even up to 2 minutes off, towel off, water up, and then start up again and get a couple rounds in. Hey gang, Doug Balzerini here at Iron Village. So in today's video, it's going to be a 5 movement circuit, as I mentioned in the article. It's going to cover the whole body, so to give us a little method of the madness, if you will, we're going to just kind of alternate between upper and lower. So there'll be a lower body movement to start, then go upper body, then back lower body, then upper body again, and then we'll finish with kind of a core or torso movement. So it's going to hit the whole body like we discussed as one of the, call it a secret, I don't know if it's necessarily a secret, but a tip, a benefit, a smart thing to do, you could definitely say. Not just